Okay, guys, so this video is specifically over how we can get a best fit line using data on Desmos. What I am on right now is specifically a shared doc that I am going to share with you guys that walks you step by step on what I'm about to do. So, in case this video isn't always good enough for you, or you don't want to always watch the video, you can go through these step by step directions as well. Okay, so this will be shared to you. But basically, the first thing you need to go do is go to Desmos. So if I just open a new tab here, I'm going to type in Desmos calculator pops up, and I'm going to hit that. Okay, so for Desmos graphing calculator, this is what you want your page to look like. It needs to look like this. Right now, you are on YouTube watching my video, obviously, but I want you to do this with me. So why don't you open a new tab and get into Desmos yourself? So get onto Desmos, and as I go, you can do it with me. So you can pause me and then go do it on your page and go back and forth so you can get that practice in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the following data I have here over the cost of a movie ticket over a certain amount of years. And we're going to use this data to get a best fit line. We're going to talk about the correlation coefficient, and we're going to predict the following. So the first thing we need to do is we need to type this data into a table. So we're going to go back to Desmos here, and I'm going to go to this plus sign, and I'm going to add a table. So I can now type in the data that I have here into that table. So first I'm going to type in the years. Notice how it's 2005, 2006, 2010, 2012, 2015. I don't want to type that in to my table. I'm just going to use the last part because I know it's 2000 and something for all of these. So I'm just going to do 05, 06, 10, 12, 15. Okay, so that's what I'm going to type in for my X's. So I'm going to go 05, 06, 10, 12, and 15. And then I'm going to put the Y values. So the 8, the 9, the 950, 1050, and 11. So we've got 8, 9, 950, 10, was it 1050, 1050, and 11. Okay. And at this point, it is graphed. The problem is we can't see it because of our window. So you can either use these to zoom in and out, or you can just move it with like your finger if you have a touch screen, or with your mouse, whatever, so that you can now see the data. You can zoom that in or out so that we can actually see the data now. So now that we have our data plotted, we want to get our best fit line. So to get our best fit line, you want to create a new equation here. And you're going to type in X and then, or not X, sorry, my bad. Delete that. I messed up. We're going to hit Y1. So to get a sub, you can do the following. Sorry, it's not letting me. There's, okay, so basically below here, there is a, there's a keyboard that you can click on, and I'm using Screencastify, so I'm not sure how I can get to that. There we go. I had the two. Okay. So you click on this little keyboard and hit the ABC button here so you can hit this. So you're saying Y1, and then now you can get a subscript here. So if you want to hit that, you can get a subscript. I've just been using my keyboard. So if I want X, then I can hit subscript 1. But what you want actually is to put M, then the X subscript 1 plus b. So if you notice, what I'm in is this is like slope intercept. What we have here now is you have your m value, your b value for this best fit line. This black line here is your best fit line. So my best fit line, I'm going to type in here, is y equals this m value, which is 0.277457 x plus the b value, which is 6.93642. So what I just typed in is the equation of my best fit line in slope intercept form. Okay, so I just did that. I used that data to get my best fit line. Now, you can also get the correlation coefficient. That is this R value right here. So here's my best fit line. Here is my R value. This R value is your correlation coefficient. So this 0.9667 would be my coefficient, my correlation coefficient. So it's 0.9667. So if you look here, that 0.9667 tells me how good of a correlation my best fit line is. Your coefficient, your correlation coefficient will always be between -1 and 1, no matter what. So that correlation coefficient will always be between -1 and 1. The closer it is to either -1 or 1, the better the correlation. So see how I have a 0.9667 correlation? That means this is a very good best fit line, okay, because it is really close to 1. If it was a negative 0.967, that means I would have a good negative correlation. But since this is a positive, I have a good positive correlation here. Okay? So this R value is your correlation coefficient. So we got the best fit line. Okay, that was, I'll type that in, y equals 0.2774567x plus 6.93642. So this is my best fit line here. Okay, this is my correlation coefficient. And now we're going to predict what's going to happen in 1 year, 10 years, and 50 years from now. So right now, it is the year 2020. So 1 year from now will be 2021. 10 years will be 2030. 50 years will be 2070. Okay? Now, remember, for x value though, x is just going to be 21 here. Here we want it to be 30. And here we want it to be 70, because remember, we ignored the 2000. So we're going to find the price of a movie ticket from the following. We're going to find it in the year 2021 using x to be 21, 2030 using x to be 30, and 2070 using x to be 70, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the year here. So how we do that is if we go back to Desmos here, we want to, wrong. Here we go. Go back to Desmo here. We want to get a table. So to get a table using our best fit line, we type in our best fit line, once I already did, and then you hit this little wheel. Once you hit that wheel, you want to hit the table. You now converted into table form. So what you want to do is you want to plug in your new x value. So if we want to see the year 2021, we type in 21 and you get 12.763 ... So our new price will be $12.76. So we're predicting that next year that'll be about the cost of a movie ticket. If we want to see the year 2030, we want to type in 30 here. And you get 15.26 dot dot dot. So the price then, based on our data, will be 15.26. Last but not least, we're going to type in, we're going to type in 70. We get that price to be $26.36 because we would round up from 8. So $26.36. Another way you can predict your data is you can plug in your x value to your equation. So then you can plug it all into a calculator. It's easier just to use the table since you can just use Desmos here. Okay, so that's all I have for today on getting the best fit line using Desmos. Again, you will also have this to help you, or you could just go back and rewatch the video. You are going to have a worksheet doing a couple of these situations on your own, but remember, just follow along, okay? And this is going to give you everything you need. All right, guys, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this.